All right, Shalom. I want to give our praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakadash. That belongs to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the hopeful elect pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Sister Shalom to you, Akim and Akwaf, just listening and learning as well. This is Brother Dequar from the DC camp. Come back at you with another lesson. And I'm entitled this one, A Glimpse into the Kingdom. Posterity. All right, which is the word that you see on the screen. I'm gonna get the definition. It says future generations, all of a person's descendants. Let me get the etymology. All right, and here it goes. It says late 14th century from Latin poster, uh, future time, after generation, offspring. Literally the condition of coming after. All right. Now that's what I want to talk about in this lesson, man. You know, all the offspring of a given progenitor. Now, let me get this. This is Jeremiah 23, verse 3. It says, "And I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries whither I have driven them, and I will bring them again to their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase." Now, one of the things we're going to be fruitful in is the fruit of our body, our children, man. Now, in this world, we can't have that. And notice it said the remnant, all right? Because we're going to be the progenitors of our nation, man, to come, all right? We're going to have a posterity in the kingdom to come. In this world, we can't really enjoy that, you know? Deuteronomy 28, verse 18, it says, "Cursed shall be the fruit of thy body and the fruit of thy land, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep." You know? That's what's happening. All right? We have kids and they don't belong to us, man. It's a system set up to take them away from you. This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 32. It says, "Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand." So you got, in this world, you got our children. They can be taken from you to protective services. They can be locked up, you know. Or, see, in the kingdom, if you had a woman in our nation, if you had a woman and a wife and you got split, she would have to leave with nothing, man, including your children. But what happens mostly in this world? They get the children, man. They even changed the last name, so how do you continue, man? You know, how do you know about your line continuing? See, that's not going to happen in the kingdom, man. In this world, however, it's a look. This is Luke. I think it's Luke 23 and verse 29 says, "For behold, the days are coming, in the which they shall say, Blessed are the barren and the wombs that never gave never bear, and the paps which never gave suck." So in this world, see, having children is supposed to be a blessing, man. It's supposed to be a blessing, you know. They actually prayed to have children back in the days, man. But in this world, it says, "Blessed are the barren," man. Because especially with the times that we about to enter into, you never know what's going to happen, man. You know, they gotta get vaccines, all these type of things, man. Let me get that one scripture. Yeah, it's Psalms 127 verse 3. It says, "Lo, children are an heritage of Yahweh, and the fruit of the womb is his reward." You see that? It says, "As arrows are in the hand of a mighty man, so are children of the youth. Happy is the man that have his quiver full of them. They shall not be ashamed, but they shall speak with the enemies in the gate." Right. You know? I seen a post that said they was talking about if they really cared about black, because they talking about how the NFL want to plan for, doing some social justice or whatever outreach. And this Edomite, he said, well, if they really want to help the black community, tell them to stop having babies by different mothers, because that's what's really destroying them. Now, what's really destroying us is that they don't have no rule of their household. Our forefather had what for forefather Jacob had four different women. You know, two wives, two concubines, man. And we grew into a nation out of that. You see? But here, you got a part of that curse. You got the eugenics. You got them aborting the children, you know? And they make it seems like it's good, man. You know? But that's the world that we living in. But like I said, children is a gift from the Lord. And we're going to get that back. As a matter of fact, let me get what, because I was just talking about that. Um, where is it? This is Isaiah 4, verse 1. It says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. In that day, the branch of Yahweh shall be beautiful. In that day, that day shall the branch of Yahweh be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and calmly for them that are escaped of Israel. You see? So that 7 women, that's a complete amount of women, man. You know, but then what? The fruit of the earth is going to be excellent for us, man. That's what we got to look forward to. We can't look forward to that in this world, man. You know, we looking for this point. This is Deuteronomy 28 verse 4. It says, "Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body, and the fruit of thy ground, and the fruit of thy cattle, the increase of thy kind, and the flocks of thy sheep." Man, you know, we gonna have everything. We're gonna be blessed, man. We're gonna actually be able to enjoy our children, man. You know, we're not gonna have no fears of our children with our children in the kingdom. No fear of the woman running the Esau. You know, we're gonna be blessed, man. You know? Get a scripture on that. What is it? This is Isaiah 11. Let me see what I want. This is Isaiah 11 in verse 4 says, "But with the righteous shall he judge the poor, and reprove with equity for the meek of the earth. And he shall smite the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips shall he slay the wicked. And righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the kid, and the calf, and the young lion, and the fatling together, and a child shall lead them. And the cow and the bear shall feed their young ones, their young ones shall lie down together, and the lion shall eat straw like the ox. And the suckling child shall play on the hole of the asp, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the cockatrice den. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, for the earth shall be full of the knowledge of Yahweh as the waters cover the sea." You see that? So that's in the kingdom. You know, our children, the babies, is going to be able to be playing with the asp. And the winged child, you know, going to be able to play with the cockatrice den, man. You know, and they not going to be hurt, man. What your asp is a snake, man. All right? And so is the cockatrice. And they not going to be hurt, man. You ain't going to have fear of that. Well, in this world, we got fear of that, man. It said, well, our eyes shall look with the longing, man. See, in this world, Esau's children, they don't have no worries, man. It says that. I think it's Psalm 17. It says Psalm 17 verse 14. It says, from men. It says, "From men which are thy hand, O Yahweh, from the men of the world which have their portion in this life, and whose belly thou fillest with hid treasures. They are full of children and leave the rest of their substance to their babies. You know? So they full of children, man. But the scriptures say what? If they children be multiplied, it's for the sword. You know? They not in trouble like other men are in this world though. This is Job no. This is Job 21, verse 7. It says, wherefore do the wicked live, become old, yea, are mighty in power. Their seed is established in their sight with them, and their offspring before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear, neither is the rod of the Most High upon them. Their bull gendereth and faileth not. Their cow calveth and casteth not her calf. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and their children dance. They take their timbrel and harp and rejoice at the sound of the organ. They spend their days in wealth and in a moment go down to the grave. You know? So that's how they living it right now, man. They send forth their little ones like a flock, and they dance, man. They in a good time, man. Whereas our people, we got to complain to live, man. You know, that's not going to be in the kingdom, man. Okay, that's the beautiful thing about what we got to look forward to. All right. Let me see. This is Luke. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me get this real quick. This is Lamentations 2 and verse. Yeah, I got a lot of scriptures, but I'm not gonna get all of them. I'm gonna keep it short. This is Lamentations 2 verse 11. It says, my eyes do fail with tears, my bowels are troubled, my liver is poured upon the earth for the destruction of the daughter of my people, because the children and the suckling swoon in the streets of my city. They say to their mothers, where is corn and wine, when they swooned as the wounded in the streets of the city, where when their soul was poured out into their mother's bosom, man. You know? So we cry, you know, about the we feel some type of way about the what is it, the position of our people right now, the sufferings of our people and our children, you know. But let me get, this is Isaiah 60 verse 22. It says, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, Yahweh, will hasten it in its time. So in this time, the Lord is going to hasten it, man. For all the people that talk about, oh, we're going to have children in the kingdom. Yeah, we're going to have children, man. It said, a little one shall become 1,000, and a small one, a strong nation. Okay, the Lord's going to hasten that in this time, man. This is Zechariah 8 verse 1. It says, again, the word of Yahweh of hosts came to me, saying, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, I was jealous for Zion with great jealousy, and I was jealous for her with great fury. Thus saith Yahweh, I am returned to Zion, and will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem. And Jerusalem shall be called a city of truth, and the mountain of Yahweh of hosts, the holy mountain. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, there shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem, and every man with his staff in his hand for very age. See, that's going to be all reversed, man. We're going to be the ones in that power, man. It says, and the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, behold, I will save my people from the east and from the west country, and I will bring them, and they shall dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and they shall be my people, and I will be their power in truth and in righteousness, man. So that's what we got to look forward to. All right? Grab a couple more. It says Psalms 102 and verse 28. It says, the children of thy servants shall continue, and their seed shall be established before thee. You know, our seed is going to be established, man, and we're not going to have to teach none of our people anymore, man. It's going to be written in our inward parts, so we're not going to have to worry about death, man. All right, this is Psalms 112 and 2. It says, his seed shall be mighty upon the earth, the generation of the upright shall be blessed, man. You know, we're gonna be blessed, man. It's gonna be completely opposite of what it's beyond what we even can express, man. You know, and I'm gonna close on this one. This is Psalms 128 and verse 6. It says, "Yeah, thou shalt see thy children's children, and peace upon Israel." You know, hey man, we get that stigma that we don't care about our families, man. A lot of us got children, and we love our children. We just can't really enjoy them the way we want to, man. You know, but in our kingdom, in our kingdom, we're gonna be able to enjoy our children. We're gonna have a lot of them, man, and they're gonna respect their fathers. All right, and we're gonna be the progenitors of our nation, man. Just keep that in mind. That's something that we fight for. That's why I named it a glimpse of the kingdom, man. You know. So with that, Lord willing, I was edifying. To the next lesson, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Baal Shem, Yahweh